I'm going to show you how you can launch your boat by yourself. I have two simple ways that I launch my boat by myself. One way I do it is with some rope. The other way I do it, which is my favorite way, is using the trolling motor. And I'm going to show you how to do both ways in this video. I wouldn't recommend this for every boat, but if you got a small John boat or just a small boat, this is definitely an effective way to launch it by yourself. Now with that being said, let's get this boat off the trailer. All right, the first step, unhook the back of the boat. Make sure you have your plug in, and then get your rope. This right here is a 15-foot dock line. I just got it attached up here. Just tie it to a cleat or whatever you can tie it to that you feel comfortable with. All right, next step, unhook your boat. And what I do here is I pull out, I don't know, maybe 10 feet of this or so. More the better. So if you don't pull out enough, and it can get hung up on a trailer, you gotta, it's a mess. So just make sure you got more than you need probably. Another important thing, when you let out all this winch line, make sure you latch your thing back. Make sure it latches back so it don't pull out anymore. All right, the next step, take your line, throw it up on the front deck, take your loop, and then just clip it. So just do that, set it over here. Make sure it's not gonna get tangled up around anything. You don't want it, whenever this stuff starts pulling off the boat, you don't want to get hung up on, you know, maybe if you got a light up here or your foot pedal, make sure it don't get hung up on anything. Same with it down here. So make sure you don't get it hung up on anything. So we look like we're good and clear. And now we're gonna back the boat in. All right, when you get down to the water like this, you just want to slowly back it up. Let the back of the boat start floating. And then once it starts floating, just push it off with the trailer. There we go. And then slowly pull up. You don't want to yank it. And once you pull the rope tight, like that, just kind of pull it up slowly. Just gently put it on the boat ramp. Another good thing in this situation, make sure you got your motor trimmed up. All right, that's good. So I just like to get the trailer out of the water. That way I can go back here and just unhook it. And if the boat ramp's not busy, like it's not too busy right this minute, I just leave it here. All right, well that's it. That's how I do it with the rope. And then I just go over here and winch my strap back in. The next way I do it, and my favorite way, is I just use the trolling motor. So this is a Minn Kota Terrova. I just use the remote. Make sure this thing right here is slid. I mean, I can't remember what size shaft this is, but I just slide it down some. That way it's not hanging all the way down as far as it can go. So I'll show you an example of how I got mine. So this is an example of how I got mine, just kind of lined up somewhat with the bottom of the boat, and got about that much sticking out of there. So, but make sure you get this thing locked in. These right here, these Terrovas, they turn into a little groove, so make sure you do that. And then I just back it up in the water. And I've tested this remote when I've had people here with me, just in case it disconnected. I can go, I mean, all the way over there to that bank over there with this remote. But that's what I do. I'll back it up and show you. Now with the trolling motor down, I do like to back up a little bit further down in the water. Show you guys. That way you don't get hung up on one of the bunks as easy. And it does happen sometimes. Just let it float off. All right. And that's all there is to it. Then I hit the anchor button. Yeah, but that's how I do it. So the trolling motor is definitely my favorite way. And here's the boat coming to pick me up. So that's it. I hope this was helpful to y'all. If it was, please give it a thumbs up. And shoot, put a comment down there. Tell me what you do.